Ha, I bet number one, I bet y'all thought I'd be late. Ha ha ha. Number two, I bet y'all thought the thing wouldn't work. Cause ain't gonna lie, I had doubts. And number three, I had to do this because when I showed off the fact that I'd only done the one little thing to the demon here, um, I think too many people thought that it was going to look like it did in the box with the yellow and yeah, no, 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 no. But anyway, let's see. Yeah, da, 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 da. I don't need that to pop up. There we go. I'm assuming that you guys can see it, right? From my end, it feels like it's working, but obviously that I'm not going to screw it on there right now because know. So this is Mazikeen. If any of you don't know who Mazikeen is, watch Lucifer. So or read comic books. So Mazikeen has a 9 CI tank with the gunmetal gray Cerakote, 6.75-inch barrel, also gunmetal gray Cerakote. I can't wrap my head around this image being backwards. I like this camera. This is cool. At least I think I do. So, like seriously, somebody tell me, is it working? No, I don't want to learn more. There we go. No, no. Yeah, yeah. Oh, wacky dinky is this airsoft? No, it's not airsoft. It's a VKS. Airsoft. Yeah, it's airsoft that'll shoot through a car hood. It's airsoft that chucks them puppies at like 400 feet per second. So a VKS. So if you're not familiar with this stuff, I'll be happy to educate you. VKS is a variable kinetic system made by PepperBall. It's originally made for law enforcement, and it uses balls that hold pepper or kinetic rounds. Kinetic rounds are basically just to knock the snot out of people, and obviously pepper balls have pepper in them. So the thing of it is, some of us guys we modify these things so that we can use the kinetic rounds more effectively than what they would be, factory. So you take one of these and you modify it and get several more joules of energy out of it in order to make it more effective at basically deterring or incapacitating someone without it being a FFL required kind of, headache. Because these are basically, pretty much anywhere so far, as long as, people aren't stupid about them. But they're really, really cool. Really cool option for people who don't, really cool option for people who can't own a firearm or live in a place where they can't have a firearm or need protection and can't have a firearm for whatever reason wherever they need said protection. So a lot of variables, a lot of reason that people would get these. They are not like the thing of it is, and I will say this, openly. If you can have a firearm, I suggest you have a firearm. Now, there's some people that can have firearms that choose for whatever reason to go this route, and that's fantastic. I'm never going to tell anyone that this is more effective than a firearm. I will never tell somebody that. In my opinion, if you have the ability to have a firearm, that's the way to go. But this is definitely the best option if you do not. And they're fun. They're more. It's fun for me. I like building them and stuff, and I can make something that looks like a nice little SBR that would require a lot of money and a lot of time and a lot of scrutiny to have legally. I can throw a vertical grip on that right here, right now on, live video, and it's completely legal. It doesn't matter, So I can build the visions that I have. Um, it's, I like, I have a lot of visions with, building different stuff, and I can do that and don't have any of the headache basically. So that's my game. Can I have firearms? No, I cannot. I made a stupid mistake like decades ago that requires a presidential pardon. So no, even though I own a medical practice and I actually have a DEA license, I literally have a DEA license, but I still cannot own a firearm legally. So that is why that I originally got into this. So I don't know as far as the making the kit for the airsoft pellets. I don't know. I don't know anything about airsoft stuff. I come, like I come into this more from the weapon side of it than anything, and I'm not coming into it from somebody with a big bunch of paintball experience and airsoft experience and stuff like that. So I don't know. I'm sure somebody could, but I wouldn't know where to start with it. Isn't most of the airsoft stuff electric though, right? I have an electric BB gun that's pretty freaking cool. So, but anyway, all right. Well, I just wanted to kind of do this real quick and kind of show this off. So I am going to go ahead and end this. So that is the Demon Mazikeen, and she will be about 50 joules. So that's where it's at. And with mine, one of the big things with mine, pretty much anything I'm building now, unless somebody just begged for asked me to put a Grimberg. I've got Grimberg barrels that I can put on them if anybody asks for one. But I'm doing so much with the shape projectiles and stuff now that I'm pretty much anything I'm building is gonna be shape projectile ready. So this is obviously this is no no exception to that. So this will be very good at shooting shape projectiles when it is finished. Um, well, I ain't gonna lie, it's already good at shooting shape projectiles. Y'all want to hear if it'll? I want to hear if she'll start up. Yeah, yeah. So good times. Gunmetal gray Cerakote there, and there, and it's gonna have a pinty red dot with the integrated laser, and that is not here yet. Is why it's not on it. So homeboy got me on a technicality. I didn't cut off the back order option, so I do that sometimes. I've had that's a good way to catch me. If I like sell one or whatever and forget to cut off the back order option, I always honor it. I don't make the same thing twice. Um, Definitely would not make the same thing twice, but like say like this one for example, the bill that he purchased was the Demon Etrigan, and the Demon Etrigan basically was the same thing with just a different color instead of the gunmetal gray. So there we go. wacky dinky. There's ones you can hook up to tanks exactly like that. That's a tank. Do you want to see more tanks? Here's one you can make fun of. Like, I can hook it up to this tank if I want to. I mean, we can get as big as you want with this if you want to, but I don't know what's dinky about it. So can you clarify what you mean by that? $68 CI. That's cool. Good times. I've got let's see, what have I got? I got a bunch of tanks. I don't even know what the freak that one is. I got a lot of tanks. I've literally got the like I have multiples of these full of different tanks. Ah, purple nurple. I love purple nurple. I finally got some 68s back in stock. I sold the last one I had and didn't even realize it. And went to build one. I was like, "What? Where they at?" Where do I get my tanks filled? So, all right. So, okay. First of all, Wacky Dinky. I totally didn't realize that was just your name. I thought you were calling the thing Wacky Dinky. I'm an idiot. It's been a long freaking day, and I ain't got my glasses on. I'm sorry. Where do I get my tanks filled? In my 2 rooms down. one of the 4 compressors that still works. I got a what do they call it, young hang or whatever, sitting over in the bunker area. But yeah, that's the way to go. I was thinking about that the other day. People that actually oh yeah, hand pump. No, I've got one just in case like something was to happen and like we had to get bombed back to Stone Age and I couldn't have any kind of power or whatever. But no, I would never intentionally use one of them by any means. But yeah, like the people that go and have to go and get these pumps filled, I couldn't do what I do doing it. There's no way, because I might put something together and an O-ring be bad or something and lose that whole fill like in seconds. Like there's no way. Plus I live like an hour from civilization, so that wouldn't happen. So I don't have a 60. I don't have a 68 I can like show off, but I guess I could put a 50 down. There's a 50 HPA. So tank. Oh, I can't get used to that backwards crap. So there'd be where the tank goes on that one. What's up, Harold Ranch? How you doing, homie? I'm trying to read these, y'all. I'm like Mr. McGee here. It's nitrous oxide from AutoZone. I can use it to go wah 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 wah, and I can use it to make my Jeep go faster. But I don't know about using it for this stuff. I used to have a 40-pound tank back in college. I went in to buy like a video editing computer and didn't take my glasses in the store, and I just grabbed some girl. I'm like, you're my eyes. Come here, help me. Speaking of that, what are some friggin' glasses? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, here. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'll tell you what. While I got y'all's attention and before I close this out, I'm gonna do something. All right, I'm gonna sell a few TCRs. Not oh gosh, sorry, not very many, but um, I'm gonna sell a few TCRs. And all right, hold that thought one second. All right, so here's the deal. I saw not TCRs. Dang it. I do that all the time, man. Too many acronyms. TCPs. TCPs. You ain't getting this one. You're not getting this comp. Let me tell y'all the deal with that comp. So my wife is making comps for Charles at Merciless Lethal. All right. Because he likes the red and black, and she's going to make him a couple, right? So she makes this one. And she's like, "Do you think he'll like the with the clear too?" I was like, "Yeah, probably not. I don't know. I'll ask him." So I was like, "Hey Charles, you want clear and you want clear and black and stuff in there, or you want it like solid black and red? Oh yeah, solid black. Okay, good. Because that's mine now." So, but she made him some really cool ones that are like solid black and red. But I was really hoping he wasn't like, "No, man, send it," because I love that. I am in love with that. That is my favorite one. So, all right, here's the deal. Oh, what happened, TCR? Did you film it? Did you film it? Because ironically, you say that I was getting ready to shoot my laptop and it started working right again. Because I shot one here a while back at the drawing or whatever. I was getting ready to shoot another one over the weekend and it like got back to kicking. So I was like, I'll wait a little bit. But anyway, um, uh, these shoot shape, yes, these shoot shape, unless somebody asks for a Grimberg barrel, which Grimberg barrels do not shoot shaped rounds, but these are going to come. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put comps on them with the factory barrels, and so it'll make them look good. Um, it'll be, and you guys, whoever, when you buy them, like if you get one of these, you tell me what you want the comp to look like. It's going to be custom. If you want it to be completely crystal clear, if you want it to be black, if whatever you want it to look like, then it's going to be that. So it's not going to be like it's just I'm going to pick or something, and you're going to get like pink roses or something like that. So anyway, so and here's what else is going to happen. Now here's the deal. So I used to do, I was still I've got a couple of FSCs, but with the FSCs I was like breaking them down, changing out like the springs, everything, whatever. With these are awesome. Like these are awesome the way they come. Matter of fact, I've been running one of these without even a Milsig O-ring change, and it's great. But I know, right? Like at least a like per person watching. Come on. But anyway, so I don't know where is that with all that. But anyway, these all right. So these comps, these basically they're pretty good the way they come. Just throw a Milsig O-ring in them or whatever, and a Grimberg mag. So basically, what I'm going to do is sell some of these. They're going to have a Milsig O-ring in them, and they're going to have a Grimberg 12 gram mag. They will come with the case and everything that they come with. Like when you buy a new one, they will come with that. They won't come with the 8 gram mag, but they'll come with the 12 gram instead. So now, you tell me what kind of comp or whatever. If you want to upgrade to a better performance barrel like this one has, that's perfectly fine. That will be, extra. But if you don't, I'll just show you. So that's what they look like, brand new out of the box. They will come with the hose. They will come with hose on them. All right. So, but once you put a comp on them, it makes that stupid looking barrel not look so stupid. So I'm not manufacturing the actual product itself. I am modifying and customizing them, but they look very much different than, well, these don't, but the VKSs look very, very, very different than that when they're new, like extremely different. They're pretty ugly, but I'm trying to keep up with it. Yeah, definitely, definitely. So all right. Now what these are, right? These are the merciless lethal comps that are, and this is obviously with permission, but the merciless lethal comps that are cloned and done in epoxy. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. Like you can pick, we can do whatever. That's a clear one. Now he actually has two different sizes of the, well, yeah, two different, well, three really, because he's got the XL version. Now I'm going to show you guys. No, I'm not either because Brenda's got it in the mold. Dadgummit. All right, so anyway. I'll show you something. You just hang on here. Maybe. By some complete miracle of modern science, there's not a single one of the friggin' shorter ones at my disposal right now. Oh, wait, there's one. Yeah, not a good example, though. But anyway, so we actually have them that are, and so does Charles. I don't know if he's got them listed or not, but actually, wait a minute. Is that one? Yeah. But he's got some that are just slightly smaller than those. And so basically this barrel will this will be flush on the other one. So that would be the ones we would actually put on these if you left the factory barrel. If you went, oh, duh, right there's, is that one of them? There's not much different. It's hard to tell. Just, yeah, okay, here we go. I can show you way easier just doing this. Pop that puppy out. Pop that puppy out. Let's bring back in here. Okay. All right, so that, if you want the shorter ones, if you rather have long or whatever, but that's what it looks like with the shorter version. So that would be the default unless you tell me otherwise, and just let me know, whatever. This one's kind of a camouflage thing she was kind of trying to do. She makes a lot of really cool stuff. But we cloned one of Kurt's. Those will never be for sale. We are going to sell some of these though, but not these. I'm not even going to give that away. That's just for me, but it's pretty neat though. And we also cloned some of Kurt's stuff. The Viridian comps. Those are really cool comps. So okay, another thing. All right, I am going to offer now. Here's the thing. So these are not only going to come with the comp and all that, and the mil sig and all that. They're also going to come with an O-light, balder with a laser. So you're going to get all that. So boom, there you go. Boom, right? Boom. Custom and juiced up. Sir. So, all right. So all that basically is going to be an entire package like that. I am getting and are there already holsters available for the combinations that I'm going to be selling. So so that is very, very important. Very, very. So anyway, yeah, boom, there you go. So I think they look better with the and you get more power out of the other barrels too. And so these, if you want one, if you want me to, put one, I'm going to offer bills with these and the Viridian lasers too. And then there's also holsters available for that too. But I'll probably just offer it with the actual Grimberg ones. Maybe I might, if somebody wants one with one of those instead, cool. These will never be for sale because they're obviously somebody else's design. So, but I will, put them on bills and maybe give a few away and stuff like that. Da, da, da. You missed Mazikeen, man. Here, I'll show you. Let's whip her back out. I was mainly just kind of testing out. I stopped on the way home and bought a actual webcam, and I was mainly just kind of seeing how I was doing there. I'm not putting the tank on or anything or the stock really, but I could never be one of those people that writes in mirrors and stuff. She's all dirty, but that's okay. That's how we like her. Hey, the HDR68s ain't no joke. I've got Charles sent me like 5 or 6 of them. I got sitting in there. Finally, I sold out of those things so fast. It was like crazy. And one day, like people bought them out. So I got a little behind on that because I had to wait on some to come. But those, I highly, highly recommend HDR68s to anybody that wants a very cheap and effective, less lethal. I think it's the best bang for the buck you can get, honestly. Like, I mean, I take one of those, modify it, throw. I rock mine at 1100. I don't care if it farts because it's kicking over 50 joules. And to me, that farting is just more intimidation because it functions just fine. And I mean, dude, those things are sick. These are sick. These right here are sick. I think I got 42 on this one. I'm pretty positive that's what it was. We'll find out this weekend. I think it's 42 with the long everything and an 1100. I'm gonna end up breaking something if I keep watching the screen trying to do anything. Hey, look, that looks pretty cool, don't it? It's unfortunate that this handguard. Oh, no, I can't do that though. All right, so listen, I'm going to tell y'all something that's coming up. And I watched some of my own videos the other day. It was painful. So, and I'm probably going to post the one where I shot myself yesterday too. Luckily, I didn't have a swollen lip this morning, but I'm going to tell y'all, man, I got thumped in the head and the mouth with a 50 joule ricochet from this thing. And it sucked. Like the one in the head sucked. I cannot imagine. Well, this would crack your skull if you hit somebody a direct hit with this. There's no question. All right, hey, I tell you what. Let me homie probably for any of the couple people that have stumbled onto this and didn't know anything about these. Let me show you what this will do to 26 gauge steel real quick. So this was with really blunt. I don't know if I can show it too well on here. This is with really blunt ammo. Now, like I say, that's 26. So the really thick galvanized steel buckets from Lowe's. So that's the power level that most of the stuff I sell is at. So somebody was asking about making one like 70 joules, 70 to 80 joules, and I just don't. I mine are like the Grimberg barrel bills that are like 65 and like that. The super shorties like 50. I build mine to where they're gonna last. To where that when you go to use it, it's gonna actually happen. Um, I just I don't want to. I don't try to push the envelope on stuff because in my mind, okay, the thing of it is number one, if you have good shot placement and you're reliable, I feel that you're better off having a lower power and more shots. You can do more damage that way. The thing of it is, you're at such a gamble. I mean, these things fail at 50 joules. These fail on people all the time. So you double that power, you're exponentially increasing your chance of failure. So I've shown on camera one at like right at 50 joules that I shot 90 times nonstop. Okay. Uh, I would like to see some of these like 100 ones do like 30 shots nonstop, non-edited nonstop. That would be interesting to me. I really would like to see 100 joules, 30 shots. And that's more than fair. If I'm doing 90 shots at 50, then they should only have 45 at 100 should be cool, so 30 should be easy to get. So I guess that's DK challenge number 4. I want to, because every once in a while somebody will pop in and be like, oh, people got these for 100 joules, why these only like 50? Well, I got my reasons. Oh yeah, oh gosh, 50 joules in the face would be redonkulous. I mean, redonkulous. I've cracked a ballistic skull with 10 joules. I mean, granted, it was a Canada right ball and it was the absolute thinnest part of the skull you could possibly shoot it in at pretty much point blank range. But yeah, 50 joule, like, I've shot Joel with that much in his flank and stuff, but to hit 50 joules over a hard body part would be redonkulous, like seriously. And yeah, I agree. I aim for the throat, honestly. I mean, yeah, just to be straight up, and I'm not saying that's what anybody should do, but that is what that I have done. Like that's just how I do it. Because if you're aiming like right at the throat, you're gonna potentially get a headshot. You're probably gonna get, anywhere you hit in that area. Now, what I'm saying is, if it is like somebody literally trying to kill you, if it's somebody that may be going to rob you or something, and you're trying to deter them or whatever, that's a different game. But if somebody is literally trying to kill you or your family, I say take no chances. Aim right at their throat, because chances are you're going to hit something in that area. Because the thing of it is, so even if you hit somebody in the sternum with one of these, if you don't kill them, they're down. It doesn't matter. They're down. For anybody who don't know, I'm a medical professional, so I actually understand a lot about, and I did ballistics for a really, really long time while I could. But I actually, understand quite a bit about, the human body and stuff and all that. And like, the thing of it is, and it's what I try to tell people, you need to understand the ballistics and stuff so that you know how to use it and know where to aim. There's a big difference between where you're going to aim depending on what you got and what you're trying to do. You like for a 50 should be aimed at a hard body part. Absolutely, period. Hard body part. Um, yeah, exactly. But and the thing of it is too, with that, if you're aiming there, and that's exactly right, aim for the Adam's apple. If you're aiming there, all right. If you're high, it's a headshot. If you're low, you're hitting sternum. It's pretty much, and you're hitting throat. I mean, I'm see that's the thing. All right, throat with one of these is that's a yeah that's the checkmate. And I don't think a lot of people realize that that's the checkmate. You hit somebody in the head with one of these, it's well, as strong as these are, I mean, these are, yeah, I'm talking, that's a head injury or whatever. You hit somebody in the throat with one of these, there ain't much chance their throat is not going to swell shut pretty doggone quick. And that's not a good way to go, but they shouldn't have been coming after you. So I mean, just realistically, they shouldn't have been coming after you. So, but anyway, uh, but yeah, the 50s, you take a 50, you hit it into something soft, it might not do a whole heck of a lot. You hit one of those into something hard with like a Devastator, and things are vicious, like vicious. But it needs that. It needs to hit something hard. It needs to not have any of that force dissipated until it hits the thing that it needs to do the damage to or get the force to. And that's important. But these, I hate to get hit in the knee with one of them, but I would never aim for somebody's knee. Too easy to miss a knee, and if you miss, what do not good chance you're going to hit anything that will help. You might miss altogether. So whatever. Um, so yeah, well, this is fun. I like doing this live stuff. I'm gonna have to start doing this stuff more often. It's actually kind of fun, and I think I would get a lot more stuff out because I'm so OCD about stuff. I've got so much stuff right now. Well, I've been having major technical difficulties, mostly with Messenger, but yeah. But anyway, I've got a bunch of stuff right now that I need to get out. But stuff like this, no procrastination, just start it and hey, woohoo! Of course, I'll probably say something that's politically incorrect or whatever, make somebody mad, but man, it's just me every day, so who cares? somebody's gonna ask, can you do that? Well, heck yeah, you can do it if you want it to fail. It'll work though, for a little bit. I hate that. I like it on those. No, it don't hurt those. You can rock it all day on those, but I wouldn't do it on one of those or a carbine or anything else. Stick with your T4E stuff for those. Da, 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 all right, so I've got to post up the. I've got to post it. Let me show you all this. Wraith. Wraith has a polished power barrel right now, which is, that's an option if somebody was to want it like that. Might look better with the black barrel, but here's the Wraith. I took the carbon fiber tank out of it because for two reasons. Number one, that makes it like $150 cheaper, and number two, well, this one made it about 6 joules stronger. So there we go. That's 6 joules. That's a big deal to some people. 6 is significant, I guess. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Good times, good times. Oh yeah, I'm building the sister to the teacher's pet. I started to pick it up and say it is the teacher's pet, but it's not. It's the sister. But there's where we're at with that so far. Da, 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 da. All right. All right. So I know, right? Right. It's gonna look cool. I've got to. I got to Cerakote the riser on the back, and I guess that's all I got to do on that. I've got a couple of things coming. I think. I don't know. There's something. Something. I don't know. It's a long day. All right. So anyway, Wraith. Wraith. And Wraith is what is Wraith? Daggone Cobalt, right? I think I might actually. All right. So seriously, if these ever get popular enough to where anybody's like pawn starring them in the future, they're going to call David Vargas. David Vargas is going to be the guy that. Hey, I know a guy who's an expert on DK, especially less lethal pills. Let me give him a call. So Vargas, you better figure out if that's cobalt or not, because somebody might ask you sometime. What up, John? John, you need you one of these puppies, baby. Look, that's what you need, man. Look at that. You need you a nice TCP. I'm getting ready to put some on there, so it's my theme music. It's kind of cool, isn't it? I like the little camo one she did. Kind of trippy. So I said this the other night. But again, we've got some new ammo that's coming out that is completely all 100% original. It's like nothing that you've seen. It's actually pretty freaking cool. I've let a couple people see it and definitely gotten some good feedback from it. Man, yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna go now because it's 9 o'clock and all that jazz. But thanks, guys. Thanks for everybody that hung out. I'm gonna do some more. I'm gonna do some more ammo stuff. Everything, again pretty soon. I've got to get all the ones out from the other night first. She's making a whole bunch. She's been working on some other stuff lately, so we got a little behind on that. But anyway, all right, guys. Thanks, and see y'all very soon. Bye bye. Now I gotta figure out how to cut the thing off. Now you just push the button. Oh, this button. Yeah, that button right there. All right, man.